It's been really difficult to choose a favorite song from your EP, Nights with Farida, right?
Oh, nice.
But my favorite so far is You Will Know.
Oh, funny thing, yeah. I haven't listened to that EP in ages.
Really? Well, because you're already familiar with it. You probably listened to the songs over and over. You wrote them, you know?
Yeah,
So-
but I hadn't listened to it for the past 3 years. It just took me back to.
Yeah.
So now you mentioned it, like, oh, nice. Yeah, You Will Know. You want to know about that one?
I do, because my favorite line is the opening line where you say, you said you
replaced me.
You said you'd replace me. Well, how did it go?
Yeah.
Does it hurt you to see how much I've grown?
Yeah.
It sounded like you were taking a hit at someone.
Yeah.
It sounded like, I can't say you were fueled by anger, but something seems to have happened. Something seems to have triggered that emotional response.
Yeah. I felt played at the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could feel that, and I think a lot of people can relate to it as well,
Yeah.
so they probably like it
But
too.
funny enough, my voice has changed since that time.
True.
Yeah, so when I was
It
listening
has
back, I was like, shit, I sound like
evolved.
this. I wish I recorded that song now.
Really?
Yeah, because I feel like I sound a lot better than I did. But
wow.
that song was inspired by someone I felt played me. It wasn't a relation. It was a business relationship.
Ah, okay.
As opposed to
I see.
Yeah. So,
I think people can relate to it in different ways, relationship, business, however they want to, but I think it's definitely a relatable song. Is it intentional to make all of your songs sound different? I mean, you have a distinctive voice as it is, but there's a certain song, I think it's called Honey Drop. You know, one of them starts with a typewriter.
Yeah.
You have, you know, there is a mix of all of these instruments.
Yeah.
Is it intentional?
No, I just while I'm producing, I'm like, okay, this will sound nice there, this will sound nice. No,
I love the sound of the typewriter, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you,
it's perfect.
Thank you. But with this new EP that's coming out in January,
Yeah, let's talk about that.
it's the idea, the intention was all the songs sound different. No, they have every song has a different vibe, but the same sound.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the challenge.
Must have been challenging.
Yeah, that was the challenge. But I was listening back to it recently, and I was like, yeah, I think I achieved it. Yeah.
Are you proud?
Yeah, I'm quite happy actually.
Would you say it's your best EP to date?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Did you say that about Nights with Farida though, when you had?
No, Nights with Farida. That was funny enough. Man, remember when I said about what I said about the audio production
Yes.
course? That was my master's project.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and I got a distinction on that one.
Of course you did. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, so I was actually surprised with like the outcome of Nights with Farida and how good it sounded.
Okay.
So that gave me the confidence to keep producing and keep working. Yeah, with this one I'm quite happy because recording this was a whole challenge because you know in Nigeria we don't have steady electricity.
Oof. Yeah, I'm from Ghana, I know.
Exactly. So you wake up in the morning saying, and my studio is at home. You wake up in the morning saying, you know what, I'm going to record this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You wake up, there's no light. And you never know when it's going to come back. So it could come back tomorrow.
It's frustrating.
It could come in 3 days. It could come in the next few minutes. You never know. So working around that was a big challenge. Yeah, but we got it done and I'm very happy about it.
Good.
Yeah.
Tell me what your favorite song is from the EP. What's the name of it that will be released in January?
Dancing in the Flame.
Dancing in the Flame. I love that. Tell me more about the title of your EP before you tell me what your favorite song is.
The title is like Dancing in the Flame is like we're burning, we're gonna dance regardless.
Okay.
So it's like the situation in Nigeria with, for example, the power situation. It's like all these obstacles are here, but regardless, we're gonna make it work.
I like that.
So that's the idea of dancing in the flame. So there's this song called The Fire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the first song on the EP. It's called The Fire. That's my favorite song.
Why is it your favorite song?
It has this live sound that it's almost as if you're there in front of the stage, listening to me and my band play to you.
I love that. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm imagining it.
Yeah.
Now.
So I tried with this EP, like with Nights with Farida, I made it quite small, so you mostly hear acoustic guitar and just drums here and there. But with this one, I went big.
Okay.
Yeah, so you've got trumpets, backing vocals, guitar, bass, everything.
Love it.
Yeah, so it's a beautiful song. And the song, I don't want to say what it's about. Should I say what it's about?
Please do.
The fire is okay. This past year, I kind of felt like there was so much pressure. I told you when I turned 27 to 28, I felt like there was so much pressure to be responsible. So when you tell people, oh, I'm doing music, especially in Nigeria, they're like, oh, okay, is that full time?
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, it's full time. They're
That's
like,
my
oh,
career.
yeah, exactly,
That's my life.
exactly. So this song it's kind of like the entrepreneur anthem. Yeah, that's what the song's about. It's like just like people will say this, people will say that, but that's none of your business.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, and just keep chasing your dream.
Yeah, you live your life. You're on your own path, and they need to focus on theirs. It's as simple as that.
Exactly.
Everyone's journey and path is
Exactly.
different.
Exactly.
Just do you, and let them do them selves.
Exactly. So that's what it's about. I think that's the whole EP. It's about like it's about my journey this past year, and it's about embracing my insecurity. Because I think I can't speak for everybody, but I think to an extent we all have our insecurity.
Absolutely.
And it's one thing to know you have them. To accept you have them is one thing, to embrace them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So this EP was me finally embracing my insecurities, and most of it was like, dude, you're getting older now and you're still chasing this music thing. So it's like, yeah, that's what it's about.
I completely understand that. I get this. I used to get the same thing as well. But one thing I'm not completely for is people publicizing what their insecurities are unless they're strong enough to deal with it. Because you will tell people what they are, whatever it is you may be insecure about, and people will attack you. They'll troll you. And if you're not mentally strong enough to deal with it, you know, you could break down.
Yeah.
So never put that out there unless you're strong enough to be able to deal with the backlash, you know?
Yeah, no, at this point, I don't really
care anymore. You're
going to bleep it out, right?
Yes, I will.
At this point, I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah, why is that?
Because, I mean, like you said, we all have our parts, man.
Oh, yes, we do.
Yeah, you mind your business, I mind my business. So if you say anything, you can be doing anything with your life, but you decide to, like, focus on me, and I have nothing to do with you, and that's your business, man.
I like that. Yeah, that's what I'm going to print that on a t-shirt.
I don't really care anymore, man. Yeah.
It has been said that your voice is very, versatile. You can be soft and sensitive, but also very punchy and powerful. How do you find the balance?
It comes with the song. It comes with the energy of the song. So in this EP, there's a song called...
It will come to you.
Strangers.
Nice.
A song called Strangers. My voice was almost like in falsetto throughout, so it's all soft throughout. And then the fire...
When you unleash.
Exactly.
Yes.
So even from the title, you can hear the difference. So yeah, with every song, I had this teacher, my math teacher.
Yeah.
She had like two different sides to her. No, honestly, she's the one that really, we used to call her name is Bissy. She's the one that really changed my mind and made me like really pursue music. Because when she's teaching math, she was very stern and strict, and she was like, no nonsense. And everyone was kind of scared of her. But when she was talking about music, you can see her change.
Yeah.
And she had the most beautiful voice. The way she talked to people, because there was this music club that she started, and the way she talked to people in music club was totally different.
So then she was in teacher mode, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Then she was like, she told me one thing, because I was the president of the music club as well. She told me,
Congratulations. That's cool.
Yeah. She told me every song comes with an energy, and you have to perform that song with the energy it comes with. So yeah, that's how when I'm recording in like in the studio.
You remember that?
Yeah, I always remember that.
Lovely. What is the biggest challenge you've faced to date within your career?
The biggest challenge. I don't know. I think every obstacle I come across, I always find a way to overcome it.
Yeah, it's important.
Yeah, so I can't really say there's a challenge. I think if there's any challenge, it's just in my head. Like sometimes, I mean, we're all strong, but sometimes self-doubt comes to us, and I think that's the biggest obstacle you need to deal with, because people will doubt you and everything. It's inevitable. But I think where you start losing it is when you start doubting yourself.
True.
Yeah, so if you can overcome that, then you're good to go. Yeah, so I think that's the, I won't even call it a challenge, but that's one thing I had faced in the past. But yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Tell me the name of one song that brought a lot of emotion out of you, like that not drained you as such, but say for example, is there a song that you wrote where it made you teary-eyed, made you really emotional?
Yeah, there's a song, but I don't think I'm ever gonna put it out.
You haven't released it.
It's never gonna come out. I think it was that one. I'm a very personal. Like I keep my things private.
I get that.
Yeah, and that one was a bit too out there. But Midnight Thoughts, that's one song that's really actually
stepped out of your comfort zone a little.
Yeah. I was kind of vulnerable with that song. I put it out there, and
the response has been great though.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah, so yeah, you took that risk and it's paid off.
Yeah.
No one lives forever. We know that death is inevitable. I mean, everyone has their own views or ideologies on what will happen in the afterlife, right?
Exactly.
But let's talk about your legacy. What would you like your legacy to be? What would you like people to say about you when you do transition into the afterlife?
Wherever it is.
Wherever it is. But I'm sure it's beautiful.
It's definitely going to be beautiful.
I believe so.
What do I want people to say? I don't, to be honest, I hardly think about that. I just want people to be inspired, I guess. Yeah. I'm not, to be honest, I'm not looking to blow in a sense. If it happens, it happens, you know. I'm not looking to win any awards or anything. Like I feel like my calling on this earth is to learn, share and inspire.
I love that.
Yeah. So if you're inspired by my work, then I've done my job. Yeah. When I was younger, what used to drive me was I need to win an award or a Grammy or something. But after a while, I'm like, I mean, so if I finally win this award, then what? Then what?
Exactly.
You know,
it has
so
to be a greater purpose.
Yeah, so I had to change my perspective and the way I viewed the world.
I get that. I like that. What is the most important message that you've communicated in any of your songs? Something that really stands out to you?
I was ready for that question.
I know you have loads of songs, but is there anything you've put out there that you think, yeah, my fans really needed to hear this, or people really needed to hear this?
I think just dealing with your whatever it is you're struggling with. Because most of my songs are about like really not like raising the finger to society and societal norms. You understand?
Yes.
Especially like in Nigeria, there are things that the pressure that you get put under, and sometimes if you want to be yourself, you have to be yourself unapologetically.
Yes, be a rebel.
You have to. Because many people won't agree with it.
Absolutely.
But the funny thing is that when you finally become somebody, those people that didn't agree with you, they're going to be like, yeah,
you know,
I knew him when. You understand?
You know, yeah.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, you just have to do it regardless. You know Elon Musk? He got like, even after, I think it was PayPal, even after PayPal, he got broke again. Why did he get broke? Because he put all his investments into I don't know if it was, don't quote me here, but it's either SpaceX or Tesla. He put all his money.
It's not wise.
But still,
that was a risk. I mean,
it was a risk, but
look at him now. I get that. Yeah.
Like he believed. I don't know if I can take that kind of risk, but he believed so much in his vision that he was willing to do it. And look at Tesla and SpaceX today.
I understand.
You know?
Yeah.
Like
it's a huge risk, but yeah, if you believe, I am a strong believer in going with your gut instinct. If it tells you to do something, do it. Don't go against it.
Yeah.
I believe that's God speaking to you.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, man, just like regardless of what anyone thinks, just do you.
Yeah.
You know, it's good to take advice from people in your field, in the field you're pursuing. Yeah,
of course.
But like sometimes there's some people that give you advice and they don't even know what the hell they're talking about.
And they're projecting their insecurities onto you sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, they're like, or it might even be in your field.
Yeah.
Let's say someone that's doing what you're doing and they gave up at some point.
Yeah.
They're like, no, it's not going to work. I've been there before.
It didn't work for you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's going to work for me.
Exactly,
I'm pushing.
exactly.
You
So
know?
you have to be relentless with these things.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's my message to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I try to put that out in every Instagram post, every tweet, every song I put out. It's like, you just have to like block out all the
negativity,
exactly,
bad energy.
Stay far away.
You know.
Just have to block that out and just do you. If you fail, then you fail, or if you fail, you learn.
But
See
it's
what
on
you.
your own terms. You know, you
If you fail, you look back and say, okay, this is what I did wrong. Let's start again. Yeah, that's it, man.
I like the way you think.
Thank you.
I'm very similar in that way.
Yeah.
Jarell, it's been an absolute pleasure.
It's been
speaking
awesome.
To you.
I'll see you again soon.
Of
right?
course, you're coming back in January. We're going to talk more about your EP. Please bring Farida with you.
I will.
I miss her.
I will. And I will send you. Actually, I'll send you a copy of the EP.
Please do.
Before it comes out.
Thank you.
It comes out on the 24th. I'll be back on the 25th. I'll be back when I'm going to be back.
You'll be back when you're back.
Yeah. And
but you'll be back here with me, definitely.
Exactly.
And I can't wait to talk more about it and everything that inspired you and the sounds and just everything. Do you have any last words? Anything you'd like to share about your journey?
I don't know, man. You just have to ask me because I can't really think off the top of my head.
Is there one person that has influenced or inspired you so much that if they were removed from your journey, it would have had a negative impact on your journey?
My dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad inspires me, man.
Lovely.
Yeah, because he's someone that... Actually, my parents, man. My parents grew up in nothing. My dad used to sell akara. You know what akara is?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, he used to sell...
Well done to him. He's come far.
Yeah, he used to sell akara on the streets, man, with his mom. And like relentless struggles, relentless like hustling.
Yeah.
Has gotten into where he is. So every time I think of like... It was in my song, so Midnight Thoughts.
Yeah, Midnight Thoughts.
It was there. And so every time I think about it, man, it always inspires me. I need to... Every time I start feeling relaxed, I'm like, no, my dad made these sacrifices for us, for his kids. So it can't just go to waste. You know?
Of course not. I'm glad you have him as a role model, both of your parents.
Yeah.
Are they supportive of your vision?
My dad's really supportive. My mom's coming around now. She's finally coming around.
That's all that matters. He supports you. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Once again, Jarell, thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. I can't wait to speak to you in January.
Me too. Hey.
Thank you.
Thank you.
One day you love me, but the next day it's war.